This is a quick demonstration of the alpha versions of the 3 core applications of PEP System 2.0. What are the 3 core applications we'll be looking at? Number 1 is the license application. You may recall there are 2 types of licenses, user or volunteer. We'll be doing a user license application. Then there is an application for TPRF internal use, which allows the authorized person within the staff to review and approve applications. And then finally, there is the application for the licensees to report course activity. So we will be looking at each of these apps. Now, these will be tied into a website, and users will be logging in, and we will recognize the users who log in when they are reporting courses. So everything will be pre-selected that's relevant to that person. Right now we're just going to look at the applications themselves. So here is the beginning of a user license application. These are organized as wizards so that users are asked to put in only the information that's relevant for that particular application. So here we first find out who is the applicant. Then we find out what is the user organization and what type it is. And if that is the address of the facility, we won't have to ask that again. Now we find out about the facility. We already know the type, but type of organization. Now we put the type of audience, the usual language, and these provide defaults when people are reporting to make reporting simple. The address is already there because we already said it was the same address. Then we provide just a bit of information for TPRF to review when they are approving the license, when the program is expected to start, about how many courses a year are expected, how they'll be promoted, how it was heard about, and an open-ended text field to let the person say something in their own words about the interest and the plans and goals for the program. All of this to help TPRF make an intelligent evaluation decision. Then here is the application, the license agreement, and another opportunity to download it and check that you have read and agree. Then verify that the email is correct so that we have a primary contact with a correct email, and then click finish, and that's the process to apply for a PEP license. Fairly quick and easy, and that then feeds into the internal process for reviewing and approving applications. And when the TPRF staff person logs in, they will see a list of submitted applications pending review. We wouldn't usually have so many, but this is test data. So here is a set of licenses that are awaiting approval. Actually, if we refresh this, we should see the application we just submitted. Yes, there it is. And when we click on the application number, we have all of the information that was submitted in that application. We can review it, and we have 3 buttons, green, yellow, and red. Red would be to reject it, green would be to approve it, and yellow would be to request further information, which allows us to send an email right back to the person who made the application, and that person can reply to that email, and then that back and forth email conversation becomes a part of this application and can be viewed in this screen. We will just go ahead and accept that application. That would, of course, automatically send an acceptance email and kick off whatever other internal processes are required in the TPRF workflow. Now, when the approved licensee logs in to his or her own individual login to the course reporting application, they will see something like this. The system knows what license is associated with each login, so it would immediately show both the recent history of courses that were completed and any active and planned courses that have not yet had an end course report, and also the ability to create a new course report. And you can create a reference number, reference text, in case you're running multiple courses and you want to be able to see what each one is. But then you would see another one in the planned courses. And if you want to do a report on the end of a course, let's say this course actually ended today, and now we put in the actual number of participants and submit that, and now that appears under the recently completed courses. So it's pretty quick and easy to report the beginning of a course, and it's even easier to report the end of a course. And everything is clear. We know course by course what's happening, when it started, when it ended, how many people participated in it, and with that information we will be able to provide very accurate and precise PEP statistical reports.